Ever spaced on a name or lost your keys and wondered if it's just part of getting older? What if those little moments were actually early hints of something bigger? Studies show that almost 50 million people worldwide have dementia, a condition that affects memory, thinking, and behavior. And get this, up to 60% of those folks don't get diagnosed until the disease has already taken hold. That's why catching it early is so important for better outcomes. But many people miss the signs because they're subtle or seem like normal forgetfulness. But imagine if we could spot those signs sooner, when doing something about it could make a real difference. In this video, we'll uncover 10 early signs of dementia that often fly under the radar, helping you identify potential red flags in yourself or someone you love. Stick around to learn how early action can seriously improve quality of life and care. Number 1. Memory loss. Memory loss is often one of the first and most obvious signs of dementia, but it's more than just forgetting things every now and then. While it's normal to misplace your keys or blank on the name of someone you don't know well, memory problems from dementia are way more disruptive. People might forget whole conversations, ask the same questions over and over, or put things in weird places like their wallet in the fridge. This memory loss often affects recent events or new information, like forgetting appointments or instructions right after hearing them. Over time, these slip-ups can mess with daily routines and responsibilities, causing frustration for both the person and their loved ones. It's important to remember that while everyone's memory changes a bit with age, memory loss that's bad enough to disrupt daily life isn't normal. If you or someone you know is showing these signs, talk to a doctor for a proper evaluation. Number 2. Difficulty finding words. We all struggle to find the right words sometimes, but when it happens a lot and messes with communication, it might be an early sign of dementia. People with this condition might pause mid-sentence, trying to think of simple words, or use the wrong words, like calling a watch a hand clock. Over time, these language problems can make conversations frustrating or embarrassing, causing the person to withdraw from social situations. Another common issue is forgetting the names of familiar objects or people. For example, someone might say, "Can you pass me that thing?" while pointing to something they used to name easily. They might also lose the ability to follow or participate in conversations because it becomes harder to organize thoughts into sentences. These communication problems go beyond the occasional word fumble and signal deeper changes in the brain's language areas. Number 3. Apathy or loss of interest. Apathy, or a noticeable lack of interest in activities and social interactions, is another sneaky early sign of dementia that's often mistaken for depression. Someone experiencing apathy may no longer feel like doing hobbies, going to social events, or even doing daily tasks they once enjoyed. For instance, a person who loved gardening might suddenly stop taking care of their plants for no clear reason. This shift can affect relationships too. The person may withdraw from friends and family, avoid conversations, or show little excitement in situations that used to thrill them. Unlike occasional tiredness or mood swings, apathy linked to dementia is persistent and doesn't have an obvious cause. These changes happen because dementia affects the parts of the brain responsible for motivation and emotions. Recognizing and addressing apathy early is crucial, because staying active and engaged can help slow cognitive decline and improve overall well-being. Number 4. Frequent falls. While occasional trips or stumbles are normal, frequent falls may point to a deeper issue, like early-stage dementia. Research shows that people who later develop dementia are more likely to have falls and balance problems years before cognitive symptoms show up. These falls aren't just from clumsiness or aging, they're often linked to changes in the brain's motor control and spatial awareness. For example, someone might trip over flat surfaces, have trouble with stairs, or seem unsteady even when walking in familiar places. These incidents can lead to injuries, making daily life and independence harder. Falls may also come with slower walking speeds or changes in posture, like a hunched back, which are subtle red flags that are often missed. If falls happen often or without a clear reason, it's important to talk to a doctor. Finding the underlying cause early can help address both cognitive and physical health concerns effectively. Number 5. Disorientation in familiar places. Getting lost in familiar places is a worrying and often overlooked early sign of dementia. This goes beyond simply taking a wrong turn or forgetting a different route. It involves losing the ability to navigate places that were once second nature. Someone might forget how to get to their favorite coffee shop, a family member's house, or even back to their own home. This disorientation happens because dementia affects the brain areas responsible for spatial awareness and memory. People might find themselves unable to follow landmarks or remember familiar routes. They could also feel confused or anxious when trying to retrace their steps, increasing their risk of wandering. This symptom can pose significant safety risks, especially if the individual becomes lost in unfamiliar or dangerous situations. If someone frequently struggles to navigate well-known places, it's essential to seek medical advice. Number 6. Sleep disorders. Sleep disorders like insomnia, excessive daytime sleepiness, or messed up sleep cycles can be early indicators of dementia. Many individuals with cognitive decline experience changes in their sleep patterns, like trouble falling asleep, waking up many times during the night, or feeling unusually tired during the day. Certain types of dementia, like Lewy body dementia, may also be linked to specific sleep disturbances, like acting out dreams, sudden movements, or talking while asleep. These behaviors, known as REM sleep behavior disorder, often appear years before other symptoms. Poor sleep doesn't just disrupt rest, it can worsen memory, mood, and cognitive function, creating a cycle that speeds up decline. This connection is partly due to the brain's need for quality sleep to clear out toxins and support healthy function. Number 7. Physical changes. Physical changes like a hunched posture, slower movements, or difficulty walking can be early signs of dementia. These changes often stem from disruptions in the brain areas responsible for motor control and coordination. For instance, a person might shuffle their feet, take shorter steps, or struggle to keep their balance even without other obvious mobility issues. Other subtle signs include shaky hands, reduced grip strength, or difficulty performing tasks requiring fine motor skills like buttoning a shirt. Such symptoms are often mistaken for normal aging or orthopedic issues, but when paired with cognitive decline, they may indicate an underlying neurological condition. Some types of dementia, like Parkinson's-related or vascular dementia, are particularly linked to these physical symptoms. Number 8. Struggling with routine tasks. Difficulty performing routine tasks is a significant early sign of dementia, reflecting changes in the brain's ability to process information and follow sequences. These tasks, which were once automatic, become confusing or overwhelming. For example, someone might forget steps in preparing a familiar meal, leave bills unpaid despite reminders, or struggle to follow a simple recipe they've used for years. The individual may also have trouble using everyday devices like a microwave or smartphone despite having no prior issues. Over time, these struggles can lead to frustration both for the person and their loved ones as the loss of independence becomes more apparent. These difficulties go beyond occasional absent-mindedness and indicate a deeper disruption in executive function, the brain's ability to organize and execute tasks. Number 9. Loss of interest in conversations. A noticeable loss of interest in conversations or social interactions can be an early sign of dementia, often linked to changes in cognitive and emotional functioning. Someone with this symptom might become withdrawn, avoiding family gatherings or group discussions. They may prefer silence or fail to engage in topics they previously enjoyed, even with close friends or loved ones. This withdrawal can stem from the person's difficulty in processing and contributing to conversations. As dementia progresses, they may struggle to remember details, follow along with dialogue, or respond appropriately. They may feel embarrassed about their cognitive challenges and retreat from social settings to avoid potential frustration. While temporary fatigue or stress can also lead to reduced social interest, persistent apathy and withdrawal should not be overlooked. Number 10. Changes in eye movement or focus. Changes in eye movement or focus can be surprising early indicators of dementia, especially in advanced stages of cognitive decline. One sign to watch for is a fixed gaze, where the individual appears to stare blankly or has difficulty shifting their focus between objects or people. This is often linked to reduced attention and concentration, common in neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's disease. Another notable change is difficulty with depth perception. Individuals might struggle to judge distances, leading to frequent bumps or trips, as well as difficulty navigating familiar environments. In some cases, there can be a noticeable decrease in eye movement, making it harder for the person to track objects or follow conversations visually. These changes occur because dementia can affect the brain's ability to process visual information properly. Now that we've covered the warning signs, let's talk prevention. The good news is protecting your brain is simpler than you think. Start with these proven strategies. Number 1. Exercise regularly. Even 30 minutes of walking daily can boost brain health by improving blood flow. Number 2. Follow a Mediterranean diet. Load up on fish, olive oil, whole grains, and veggies. Number 3. Stay mentally active. Challenge your brain with puzzles, strategy games, or learning new skills. Number 4. Socialize. Staying connected with friends and family helps maintain cognitive sharpness. Number 5. Sleep well. Aim for 7 to 8 hours per night to allow your brain to clear out toxins. Number 6. Quit harmful habits. Avoid smoking and excessive alcohol while managing blood pressure and cholesterol. If you've noticed any of these signs in yourself or someone you care about, don't ignore them. Early intervention is key to managing dementia effectively. Thanks for watching.